Please join me for Ask the Good Doctor, live today and every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 noon Central Standard Time, and 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bring your questions.
Hello, it's Wellness Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Ask the Good Doctor Live. I'm Dr. LaJoyce Brookshire, and I am here to help you attain, maintain, and reclaim your perfect health. Grab your Good Doctor notebook. You are not going to want to miss a moment of this today. I want you to take copious notes and join me on Twitter at Ask the Good Doc, on Instagram and Facebook at Ask the Good Doctor. Let's get right to it because it is Wellness Wednesday, and I appreciate you being here on my YouTube channel. Hey, so like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave a comment down below and share this information with someone else. We are about to get into some vital life-saving strategies. All right. I want to first acknowledge that today, December 1st, is World AIDS Day. That's right. It is a bittersweet moment for me because on this day in 1990, I married a man in Chicago on December 1st, 1990. Unbeknownst to me, he married me knowing he had full-blown AIDS and did not tell me. I did not find out until it was 2 years into the marriage. Fortunately enough for me, I am negative. Hallelujah. I have never been infected with HIV. A lot of people say that I am an anomaly, but I know many people who also, many women, who also do not have AIDS and did not contract it. For me, I will have to say that it has a lot to do with being covered by the blood, and I'm not confused about that. I'm God's girl, and I know it, and God keeps saving me. Additionally, I have attributed my healthy lifestyle, my well-being, and overcoming that situation of having multiple exposure to AIDS by leading a healthy lifestyle. And I have been doing that for a very long time, since high school, in fact. It is not too late for you, though, to stop doing the bad things that you were doing, turn around and walk in the other direction starting today. I've come today from my kitchen because I want to show you some of the things that I use to help keep me healthy and to maintain a healthy lifestyle. As we are running into cold and flu season, I have a question for you. Can you be around sick people and not get sick? Can you? Can you be like me and have multiple exposures to full-blown AIDS and not get it? That is the question of the day. So as we move into cold and flu season with a vengeance, and even alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, pi, omicron, as we run into those things, can you be around sick people and not get sick? My father used to always say that we as a people are trying to close the barn after the horse is out and running wild. I say let's stay on this side of prevention. Let's prevent sickness and disease, because when the body is strengthened, nothing can come near it. No infection, no virus, nothing. But you can't live a steady diet eating junk food and expect to be okay. You can't survive on the mantra, I can eat whatever I want to and not get sick. Stop that. It's not true. It's not true at all. And we can see that because the numbers are crazy in terms of people who are sick and dying from things that we can prevent. I want us to stop dying from preventable diseases, please. Can we stop that? It is possible. It is possible. So I want you to analyze yourself. I want you to ask yourself a really hard question on this World AIDS Day. And I want you to remember the story that I've just told you about being married to a man with full-blown AIDS. And I did not know it for 2 whole years, and having multiple exposures, even for 3 years, because we dated for a full year, and not contracting AIDS. I want you to remember that. I want you to remember my story. And this is why I'm very passionate about what I'm trying to teach to you, because I know my story. And I know that it's absolutely possible to be exposed to something even when you don't know it and not catch it. I was so committed to teaching this lesson that I wrote a little book about it. Want to see it? Here we go. Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love. See that? By me. Yeah. A best-selling book. And it is going to soon be a movie. It's been a stage play off Broadway. And we're going back to off Broadway too someday. Don't know when, not going to commit, but we're going back off Broadway because the play was wildly successful. And then after the play, we had a talk back. As I like to do here, I like you to talk back to me and talk to me and ask questions. Here's the thing this book recants. It recants about the story of the whirlwind romance from the first day to its last, standing by, honoring vows. Honor, it's a really big thing. Honoring vows in sickness and in health. Don't just stand there and say that. I promise you, you'll find out one day it might be true. In sickness and in health, what it means to do that, when you stand before God and everybody and make those vows, that's what you're doing. You're making a vow to yourself and you're making a vow to God. Additionally, how I nursed him back to health and how we buried him. But ultimately, this book is a story about victory, about how the healthy lifestyle that I had engaged in for many years served me well, how it also helped to serve someone who was sick, and how it helped to claim my victory with my husband, Gus, and ultimately have a baby, who's not a baby anymore, but ultimately have a baby. So it's not sad, it's comical. This book is comical. I think I'm a little funny sometimes. And it brings to light our weaknesses. It brings to light our vulnerabilities, mine specifically, my vulnerabilities and the emotional toil and turmoil that I encountered in the midst of it. It's a great read. It's a page turner. It's a one-day read. I promise, maybe 2-day read, but they say you can't put it down, but you know, that's what they say. All right. But I just wanted to show it to you today because if you really want all of the nuts and nooks and crannies and the bolts of what I did to help him stay well and what I did for myself to stay well in the midst of it, even prior to leading up to discovering that he had full-blown AIDS. And some people say, oh, you know, that's the story of one person. Actually, no, it's not. I have an email file filled with sisters with the same story. That's what I call that file in my email. Sisters with the same story, who some of them have led healthy lifestyles and some of them have not. We say we don't know what his viral load is, but I will tell you that his T-cell count was 4, and they never expected him to come back for a follow-up visit following leaving the hospital after 42 days. So you pick it up, read it, Be Faith Under Fire, Betrayed by a Thing Called Love, at wherever books are sold. Grab a copy and take a read. I want to show you today some of the things that I use on a daily basis to help keep me stay well. Now, I don't use all this stuff every day. No, I don't. I don't have to. But I do a lot of things every day that help me stay well. Once again, I'll ask you the question. Just answer it to yourself. Answer it in here. Can I be around sick people and not get sick? How many times did you run to someone's home during our quarantine and help somebody out when they were sick? Or how many times did you want to, but you didn't want to get close enough? Because you weren't really sure if you could survive getting that close to someone who was sick. How many times have you gone to take care of someone who's had a really bad cold? Take care of someone who had the flu, that you know had the flu. I just went by a friend's house. My dear sister friend, Michelle, the digital chick, my business partner, she got the flu. I mean, it kicked her behind. And she was down for 2 weeks. I did that funky donkey drive by her house. I said, what are you doing? And she was like, I said, come outside. I handed her a bag like this that had all kinds of goodies in it. But I wasn't afraid to go near her. I mean, we didn't hug and we didn't kiss and we didn't do all that. No, we took every precaution. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to take every precaution. We got to do a whole lot more than that. I say that we need to make a song. Take every precaution. Hey, hey, take every precaution. Yeah, yeah. I wish I could rap. I would write a song about taking every precaution. Here's some of the things that we can do for precaution's sake. Eat fresh. It is important to eat fresh. How many of you like pineapple and love it? The acid content in the pineapple is so good for the body because nothing can take up residence in naturally occurring acidic fruits. So we've got oranges. I love these little tangelos this time of year. And lemon. You could put that in your water. You could squeeze it on your food. You could put it on top of your salad. And please eat salads. And I don't mean iceberg lettuce. Would y'all stop that? There's no such, we don't know what that is. Don't eat iceberg lettuce. All right. Eat all of the beautiful, colorful lettuces. Eat all of the lettuces that have green and other colors in them, in their strains. The big green leafy. And now lettuces are more sweet this time of year when it's cold. And for any of you who have a garden, you know that your greens are still growing right now. Cut them off of the vine and eat them. They are more succulent when the weather is cold. Did you know that? So I love a green salad. But anyway, squeeze your lemon on top of your salad. Eat your pineapple. This is also excellent for digestion. It has bromelain, and bromelain is a digestive enzyme naturally occurring in pineapple. And a lot of people buy pineapple already cut up, but buy your pineapple whole and then cut it yourself and eat it. Stay away from canned pineapple, okay? And even the pineapple that's already cut in the store, the stuff that they have it in a solvent so that it can look fresh for you to purchase it. But cut it yourself. Go to YouTubeversity. That's what I call it, YouTubeversity, and figure out how to cut the pineapple. There are lots of tutorials that'll teach you how to do it. You'll get it right. Once you open it, you'll actually look and say, oh, cut it this way, cut it that way, cut this off, cut off the sides, cut it down the middle. And maybe we'll do a tutorial on that as well. Also, fiber. You need your fiber. Fruit. This pineapple also is loaded with fiber because you got to poop. You must poop. During this season, ensure that you don't get constipated, okay? This apple, an apple a day really does keep the doctor away, but I say 2 apples a day. This is an apple that I actually keep in my cold storage, in my refrigerator in my basement. I picked these apples myself, and I did put up a post about being at the orchard. It was an amazing thing. So apples, 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 even chop them up, put them on your oatmeal, put them in your salad, eat your apples, chop it up, put them in your smoothie. All right. Then we've got wonderful avocado. This one is nice and ripe. I'm going to get to this one today. Avocado, a healthy fat. We need healthy fats in our diet. A lot of people, a lot of diets, certain diets are screaming that we should avoid fats. Well, I do not agree with that. I think and really believe that we need some healthy fat because it's brain food. Brain food. And I am adamant about maintaining my brain health. So healthy fats with the avocado. And we've got the wonderful potassium and magnesium in that banana. Eat a banana. On a lot of diets also poo-poo on fruit, period, because they want the body to stay in ketosis. Specifically, I'll call it out. The ketosis, the ketogenic diet, doesn't want you to have fruit or want you to have fruit very minimally. But I maintain that you should at least eat a banana and an orange every single day. It maintains the proper amount of potassium and magnesium in the body. Just love that, okay? Be mindful of it. Cucumber. This is the most refreshing hydration possible for the body. Egg should go in every salad. Chop it up and put it in water in a pitcher to infuse. You can put cucumber and lemon, cucumber and lime, cucumber and strawberries. In fact, on the cover of my book here, Kitchen Warriors 101, Homemade Healthy, look, that is a picture of cucumber and strawberry in the water pitcher. That is oh so refreshing. It keeps the body hydrated naturally. You can eat hydration as well as drinking water. All right, so here's my gangster water glass. See that? I have it by my side always. I drink one of these with every meal, and I drink between meals all the time. Half your body weight in ounces is how much water you need. So if you weigh 200, then you want to have 100 ounces of water. Divide however much you weigh by 2, and then put the word ounces on the end. Thank you, Fit Doc Michelle Reed, for that. She loves to say that. That's how she explains how much water people need to drink. Back to getting constipated. During cold and flu season, one of the reasons why people get sick so easily is because waste is backed up into the system. You want to keep everything open. Those elimination zones need to stay open. You can start by bathing every single night. Yeah, that's it, bathing. Why am I even saying that? Yeah, bathe every night before you go to bed. Dry brush also. Dry brush your skin. It helps to keep the lymphatic system open. You do not want the lymphatic system to be closed. You want it to be open like this so that it can flush out the waste out of the body. Additionally, I love a couple of products, colon products. This one by Dr. Scholl's, Intestinal Formula #1, outstanding, that you can keep to keep your bowels open. And how often should we poop for us to have a healthy body, for it to be considered a healthy body? Well, we should poop 3 to 5 times per day. All right. And I know a lot of people complain about that. What? That's not possible. Something's wrong. If I poop it, oh my gosh, 3 to 5 times per day is how often a healthy body should eliminate the waste. Okay. The other thing is intestinal formula #2. This is awesome. This is activated charcoal. It is psyllium husk. Can you see that? Oh yeah. See that dust? Woo! It is so finely ground. And you take that, and with this intestinal formula #1, it literally is like a hose in the body. Just scrape, 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 scrape out that intestinal lining. Does the body good. When you see all that waste hitting the toilet. And for people who feel like they don't really need the dust is in the way. For people who feel that they don't need to poop every day, and that their doctors tell them, oh, it's okay if you poop every couple of days, every few days. That's just fine. To that, I say, find yourself a new doctor. I do say that because death really does begin in the colon. That waste gets backed up. The colon is really thin. It's malleable. It's pliable. And that toxicity starts seeping out and floating all over the body. I'm telling you. And let me tell you something. There are not enough Altoids to cover that. Okay, so stop eating all of those Tic Tacs and Altoids and chewing gum to cover up your bad breath. That is the waste that's coming up the esophagus and coming right out of the mouth. Also, I'll say, watch who you kiss. for those same reasons. I digress. All right, then. Some of the other things that I do to keep my body well. Micro Daily. This is a staple in my diet and in this household. We love this product. It is a cellular defense. It helps cellular regeneration, and we love it. It is just a mainstay. And they also have an EMF protectant line that protects you from EMFs, so negative, counteracts the negative effects of EMFs. In addition to this jewelry that I'm wearing, this magnitude jewelry that has what do you call this? That has the negative ion, germanium, and infrared dots on. I'm not doing a good job. There you go. Showing you the infrared dot, the germanium, and the negative ion on the back of him. So yeah, this is cute jewelry, but these are interchangeable like this. All right. That helps to protect you as well, because too much of that stuff coming in our face as we are. And I have a bracelet also. See that bracelet? Yep. And I also have earrings. So I'm gemmed up, especially when I come to do the show, because I'm not just gemmed up to try to match. I'm protecting myself. I am counteracting the negative effects of EMFs that are coming at me right now. Lights, camera, coming to you. But I'm protected. Protect yourself as well. Take every precaution. So Micro Daily, it is great. It is a cellular enhancer. It also helps to regenerate the organs. That's vitally important. For cold and flu season, one of the things that I'm sure you may remember is that you had to take your cod liver oil. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Mama was right. Okay? Mama was right. We used to have to line up when we were little to get our cod liver oil before we could get dinner, before we could get dessert. Cod liver oil. The one thing about cod liver oil, you should take it with food or it will repeat on you. I like this one, CARLSONS lemon flavored cod liver oil. And I love this one, I think even more. This is omega-3 mango tango, peach mango tango. And this is outstanding. It's like a little smoothie. Oh, it is delicious. And it does the job as well. It also stops you from all that creaking and cracking that may occur when you don't give yourself enough hydration. But this is the slide some oil into me moment, just like the Tin Man. So I love the Mango Tango. It's delicious. I also love the staple, the Norwegian lemon flavored cod liver oil by CARLSONS. And all of this information will be down below, by the way. One of the other things that we have to do, we have to supplement, unfortunately, because of the state of our food in America today. So we just can't rely on food, but food is a great place to start. And one of the things we need is vitamin C. I love this one. I have to say that I had to give up Emergency. Yes, I did. Emergency contains fructose. Fructose is not good for any of us. Read your labels also, all right? And I used to recommend Emergency, and I'm sorry for that, but I found something even better. It's even better than Emergency. Number one, it doesn't contain fructose. Number two, it's 1,200 milligrams in these pouches instead of just 1,000 like Emergency. It also contains electrolytes, and it has a really high quotient. It is 1,200 milligrams of vitamin C, and it comes in different flavors. Lemon, lime, this acai. It comes in berry and watermelon. It comes in all kinds of flavors, and we have them all because we take a lot of vitamin C. And I don't care what anybody says, vitamin C is excellent for building the body, building bones. Vitamin C is also known as the bone knitter. So if you have any kind of broken bone, stock up on vitamin C in your body. And you know that you've saturated your body when your bowels start getting loose. Then you can back up just a little bit because you don't want your bowels to be too loose for too long, for too many days by taking too much vitamin C. That's when you know you've reached the saturation point. Okay? Now, here are the staples of all times. Digestive enzymes, my favorite. Here we are. Can you see that? GoodZymes. GoodZymes. It is amazing. You can click below and we'll tell you how to get it. And the Florify Daily Probiotic. Why do we need digestive enzymes? Well, if you're over age 40 like me, the body no longer makes digestive enzymes. And somewhere on my YouTube channel here, I have an experiment in real time with these digestive enzymes specifically with oatmeal. One bowl had instant oatmeal with no digestive enzymes. The other bowl had oatmeal with 2 of these GoodZymes in it. And in the time that it took me to talk, the one with the GoodZymes literally turned into liquid. Oh, that's the kind of enzymes you want, okay? Especially if you had a habit of chewing gum, wasting digestive enzymes, wasting your enzymes. We don't rebuild digestive enzymes after age 40. Whatever we have in our little bank is what we have in our bank. All right. Now, the best probiotic I have ever come across was this Florify. I'll tell you how to get that too in the link down below. And the Florify and these 2 products together, awesome sauce, a part of my gut health bundle package. Love it. What do we have here? Seasonally. You've heard me, okay? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Change of every season. Clean those little boogers out. You've got to clean out the parasites. The parasites. Let me say that so I'm not screaming. The parasites. Yes, we all have parasites. It is to what degree we're troubled with our health as to whether or not the parasites bother you. How do you clean them out? Scram. Scram. Get out. Get out. Goodbye. Good riddance. Okay? Scram. Take it at the change of every season. Follow those instructions. What else have we got here? Aha. Green Vibrance. This is it. This is it. Thank you, Ted and Paige Parker. Green Vibrance. And they do have contain probiotics as well. This product, amazing. Multivitamin, multi-mineral formula with wheatgrass, chlorophyll, spirulina, blue-green algae, all kinds of grasses and herbs and things that scrape out the insides. Oh, yes. I look at it as, I know, have you ever used fresh vanilla? The fresh vanilla pod? So you have to slice it down the center and scrape out the vanilla with a knife. That's the way I feel about this product. And that's also the way I feel about this in my bowel. Okay, the intestinal formula number 2. All of these things weren't around in my life when in 1990, but I had some semblance of these things. All right, I've switched, I've changed partners as I have learned and grown in this wellness journey. And one of the things that was in my life, though, was FastAid. FastAid is a product that was formulated by Dr. Fred Burton. He is a medical doctor and a natural alternative therapy doctor. Dr. Burton created this FastAid. It is echinacea and myrrh. I keep one of these in my medicine cabinet, and I always have one in my purse. Nothing can live in echinacea and myrrh. Yes, I said myrrh. It tastes like the Dickens, but I tell you what, it kills anything moving. So FastAid has always been in my life. Additionally, something that has always been in my life, staple. Oil of oregano helps to stimulate the immune system, stimulate the immune response, kills invaders. This is an excellent preventative. This was in my life back in the day as well. One of the things that I have come to learn that we all need, especially as people of color, is vitamin D. This is Designs for Health, vitamin D Ultra 10,000 units. All right. This vitamin D is clinically proven to get at vitamin D. We need vitamin D so desperately. And the darker we are, the more vitamin D we need. Case in point, my vitamin D was a 20. I took this for 30 days, for 60 days, and my vitamin D went from 20 to 48. Yes, it did. My daughter's vitamin D was 15. She couldn't leave that room during the pandemic, right? And she took this and hers went from 15 to 42 in 60 days. Clinically proven to move the needle. I stand by it. Then finally, this is the mother load right here, okay? And I actually have a couple of people who call it the mother load. This is the anti-plague formula. Shout out to Dr. Michael Vincent for his classes and teaching us how to make this ancient old formula. Some people call it fire cider. I think it's a little more intense than fire cider, though. I've seen those recipes, and they've got a few things less than this, but the variation thereof. This is horseradish, garlic, ginger, white onions, habanero pepper, and apple cider vinegar. You shake this up a few times a day, and then you drink it. Yeah, nothing can live in this. This will blow your head off. If you want some of this, I am going to be making this available because I have a lot of tools that I can tell you where to get this, but people don't sell this. Basically because it's labor intensive. It takes 5 hours to make this. And then after this soaks for 3 weeks, then I strain it. All right. And when you purchase it, I will also be sending you the recipe. Well, actually, the recipe's in this book here, if you'd like to venture out and make it yourself. Kitchen Warriors 101, Homemade Healthy, because I want you to be healthy. This is antiviral, antibacterial, antiparasitic. Nothing lives in this. If you don't feel good at night, I'm telling you, before you get ready to go to bed, you take a shot of this with food, and you will feel better the next day. Now, I'm not making any claims that it heals anything. I'm just saying you'll feel better. That's what I'm saying, is that you'll feel better. But it also helps to strengthen the immune system so you can take it continuously. I know a lot of people who take apple cider vinegar all by itself and swear by it. Kudos to you. I can understand its benefit. It is amazing. You mix it with all of these amazing things, and you have nothing but a tonic that can benefit your health. By all means, please, don't forget your water. Excuse me. Don't forget to drink your water. And finally, my newest tool in my toolbox, the ViraStan Spray, which is excellent. It kills 178 pathogens. And we know that it has because there's a white paper on it. And if you want the white paper, I'll be glad to send it to you. That has been done by the lab at Microbac. Microbac is a very prestigious laboratory that is used by the CDC, in fact, and they wrote a white paper on this product. White paper is actually a scientific analysis of a product, and it has been done on this ViraStan Spray. I'll give you all of the links down below, but today specifically, I just want to make sure I've told you about everything. I wanted to come to you to discuss all of these things that you can use, show you some of the things that I use, and talk to you about how it has been beneficial to me for many, many years. It helped to protect me during a crisis in my lifetime when I had a husband with full-blown AIDS when I did not know it. And it can protect you too. So I'll end the same way I started. The question is, I want you to ask yourself today, can you be around sick people and not get sick? It is time to move on the side of prevention and stop trying to close the barn after the horse is out. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm out of time. I want to thank my team, IW supervising producer, Christopher Green, technical producer, DJ Indy, and Chris Brown, announcers. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dr. LaJoyce Brookshire, and remember to let your eyes shine, cut back on the wine, get good food fast, and go easy on the greasy.